What's up, Meta Mind Space? Today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about fear and doubt and how those two factors can be your biggest enemies in succeeding in this world. And I guess by succeeding I mean, talk about business success or just happiness or just overall wellness and being. And the point is, the things that will most get in your way will be fear and doubt. Doubting yourself and having fear for anything. And it's a very general term, but the reason I bring this up is because these my little, where are they? Little fearless pups here. These days, there's a lot of talk about all these potential inevitable ends of the world that are coming, and I've heard that my whole life about how the world is going to end and why it's about to end, and obviously now the most pressing issue will be the climate change and all the more CO2 coming out of the ice caps, which are melting and expediting the process. And there's a lot of ideas that say that we're past the point of no return and stuff like that. And that's really what this particular video is trying to address, is that I just want to really promote optimism and not let fear-based thinking penetrate, and try to provide a voice alternate to the pervasive fear-inducing voices that are forced upon us all the time. And I feel that the forces, the people at play who are pushing fear onto us through the media and through various other means, their motive is because when we're in a state of fear, we're more susceptible to just buying things. When we think that the world is just screwed and it doesn't actually matter what we do, then we'll continue to buy things that aren't sustainable. We'll continue to maintain these habits which are not serving ourselves or our planet. If we don't believe that we can make it, if we continue to believe the lies that everything is kind of screwed and 5G is coming and it's going to kill everybody, and the Illuminati wants there to be 500 million people, all these different various very scary potential realities that we're dealing with, they have the potential to really hold you back, but you can't allow them to. And that's the point of this video here. And most importantly, when you hear things about like that we've gone too far with climate change and that we're past the point of no return, those sorts of predictions and scientific calculations are not putting into mind the current adapting and evolving science that we have now. They're not putting into account that we have scientific breakthroughs that we don't even know about yet. Like the things that are going to save this planet haven't even probably been invented yet. And there's huge amounts of change that are starting right now. The huge ocean cleanups, and from what I understand, the ozone has actually been, the hole has been shrinking. And despite how bad the information looks, the truth is there are billions of us human beings who are smart and capable and becoming more smart and becoming more capable and freeing ourselves. And we're able to constantly adapt and grow and change, and that's just what humans do. So you can't give in to the forced perspectives of fear and urgency and I don't know, these sorts of vibrations make people just give up. And then when we live in a state that we've given up, we just do whatever we want, and we waste money, and we don't live sustainably, and we don't take care of ourselves, and that's the goal. And then after time passes, you say, oh crap, like Y2K didn't happen, and the giant earthquake didn't happen, and Fukushima didn't kill us all, and 2012 didn't destroy the world. And all these different predicted ends of the world that come, they don't actually end the world. And then there you are, 5 years older, like, oh crap, maybe I shouldn't have spent all my money and live my life like I don't give a shit, because life goes on and it's going to continue to go on. So I recommend getting out of that state of perpetual fear that's forced upon us and having optimism, saying, you know what, we're going to do this thing. We're going to persevere like we always have. We're the human race. We have science, we have intelligence, we have all sorts of breakthroughs that are going on. There's fungus that's eating plastic and oil, and potential contacts with ETs, which have access to technology that gives us free energy, which is supposedly the reason that they're not telling us that we're in contact with ETs. That's a whole big can of worms. I don't know what you want to do with that, but you can look into it all you want. The fact is, we're going to be fine. Don't operate with fear. Operate with optimism. Operate with trust and love, and just know that life is okay, and it's going to be whatever you make of it. Every single day matters, and every decision matters, and everything you do matters. So live with confidence. Don't doubt yourself. Follow love and don't follow fear. And that's the message of the day from the Meta Mind Space. Thanks. See you guys next time.